matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. Just fielded a couple yards deep. And he's
all right now, Black 80.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now, these two teams have met 15 times starting back in 1997. Of course, remember, Baltimore was moved. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Roethlisberger. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
On play action, it's Murray. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Murray with a 3rd and long. Buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Randy Gregory. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
They've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And taking a gander at the NFL scoreboard in Minneapolis. An early lead in that game for the Falcons. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Got it. 54. Mike, push him back. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
Throwing is Murray on third down. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It's John Simon with a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
You.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. Now that sends him 2 yards in the...
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Roethlisberger. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Geno Atkins picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
No foul! Alert! The Greystone, travel.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. And taken at the 46. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce.
Defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
On 3rd down, Murray. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
First down, Baltimore. 57. Come on. You better break.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Murray. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing again, Murray. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 33. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
Ready? Like 80. The 26-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Here's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger will throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Alert, alert. 49. Bravo. 49. Double dog. That's the way. Mike's 49.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Geno Atkins getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, it's a wobbler here.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Play action. Now it's Murray. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
At the 22-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Geno Atkins, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now Roethlisberger on the right side, caught by Green. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
50 seconds to Mike. Don't let it breathe. Don't let it breathe.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a 1st down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 23-yard run as the Ravens push further out in front. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball.
Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point?